Forum for Democratic Change Party had postponed nominations for presidential flag bearers to 3rd and 4th to allow Muslims celebrate Eid al-Adha on Friday last week. This process has failed to kick off, as earlier communicated by the party's spokesperson, Semuju Ibrahim Nganda. The party has once again postponed the activity, claiming that they have not received electoral guidelines and COVID-19 standard operating procedures from the Electoral Commission.
We communicated to them in relation to our principle of intending presidential flag bearers holding both town hall meetings and public rallies. Without clear guidelines from the National Electoral Commission, as they promised, it has been found necessary to postpone the presidential flag bearers roadmap as the National Executive Committee takes a decision on the same.
According to the Electoral Commission, the revised electoral roadmap indicates that the guidelines will be released on 6th August. Meanwhile, political parties would carry on their activities and processes following guidelines released by Parliament.
From the time we launched the revised roadmap, we indicated the time within which we will issue guidelines and nomination forms and supporter forms for those who want to participate in the presidential elections, when they can go out and collect supporter signatures. We had several stakeholders and conducted consultative meetings. Now, the expert guidance that we got from them, including political parties, civil society organizations, religious leaders, the media, Minister of Health, Security. We are now looking at, considering those guidances as we formulate our final guidelines. And that process is ongoing. Internal political processes can be organized, meetings, and other activities carried out in accordance with the regulations which Parliament passed. And that's why some political parties have been able to hold and conduct their delegates conference. So it's not true that we are delaying anyone. What is true is that we are moving according to the roadmap.
On the other hand, creation of 46 new counties on 30th July 2020 interfered with the earlier communicated FDC electoral roadmap.
The Commission is calling upon the district leaders and electoral supervisors to identify and nominate candidates in the respective newly created counties, that is 46 counties. This should be done within 1 week from today.
It also means that the Electoral Commission will also prepare elections in these new counties.
Confirm them, you saw the debate last week in Parliament, and then they gazette them and officially present them to the Electoral Commission for our action, because counties automatically become areas for representation, or what we call constituencies. So we have not yet gotten that official notification. We know it's coming because Parliament approved, and we will be preparing, doing the necessary preparations. And we've not yet nominated candidates for members of Parliament. We will be, of course, adjusting our programs and our structures to include this, and then inform the country accordingly.
FDC also alleged that police interfered with party primaries after confiscating electoral materials in Kasangati, Jinja, and Tororo.
Reports that our primaries that are taking place in Kasese today are being interfered with by the Uganda police. This continues even after we wrote to police notifying them of our activities of identifying candidates. We implore the Uganda police and security forces to stop interfering with our internal processes and also appearing partisan in nature.
FDC calls upon flag bearers of various special interest groups to go for nominations at their various sub-counties before Wednesday, 5th August. I'm Nafka Farida.